Lord, do everybody be praying for Brother Wendell.
That was.
Bless you, brother.
That was truly. If that didn't bless you, soul,
Yeah, buddy.
there's something wrong with you right there. That right there, the Bible says, out of the mouth of babes,
Yeah, Lord.
perfect praise.
Yeah, buddy.
And
We can't give that perfect praise like that.
I tell you what, that's what people don't understand. They won't tell.
Lord, do bless you.
I've been in many churches that would have little kids running around, and they people start hollering, tell them to sit down and shut up and be quiet, you know. I tell you what, if a man can't preach over a little young and run around the floor, there's something wrong.
Mind's in the wrong place.
Because the mind, they in the wrong place. They fixed on sin. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I mean, you don't let them. You still got to keep them under control. But it ain't going to hurt for a little young and get up and run around, play, whatever. Because they don't know what they don't know what they're doing right here, right now. They innocent. They just as perfect as God would have.
Amen.
But as far as us as grown-ups, you know, we got to do something other. We are here to give God glory. That's what we're supposed to do,
Yes,
and that's
sir.
what we come for. If we don't do it, if we don't do nothing else, you know, like brother was talking about earlier about, he said about raising up those hands. The Bible says raise up those feeble hands,
Yeah, Lord.
which hang down. You know, that's what we're supposed to do. God said this. He said, my hand is not too short
Nobody.
that I cannot reach down
Yeah, Lord.
and touch or infirm. Yeah. That's what I love about him today. No matter what you go through in life, he said, I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. I'll go with you all the way and to the end. And I tell you what, that's the best thing to have. And you know, just keep that upon your heart and think Him. Well, that's what God will do, and He'll do it. Charged as sinner at an altar, I fell down before the judge of heaven. Guilty I was found. I begged for mercy, and God sends me. He gave me life and then set me free. A prisoner of mercy, that's what I am today. God unlocked my shackles and threw them away. Satan was angry, but what could he say? Right out in the open, I walked away. Now my hope is in Jesus, who died on Calvary. Death had him shackled, but love held the key. He left us his promise that one day we'd see that prisoners of mercy are the only ones free. That's what we are today, Brother Mike.
Yes, sir.
Prisoners of mercy.
Amen.
Because God had mercy upon us, Brother Doug, or we wouldn't be here right now.
Right.
You know, people seem to think that I've been told all my life, I used to think that church was something other that old people went to. It was something for them to do. You know, you always see them going. You see them like people would go to bingo and stuff like that. And I said, well, that's what old people's got, and they got to church. They go to church. It ain't nothing to it. It's just something for them to do. But see, but then it starts when they come a time, though.
Yeah.
When I got a little older, and something started tugging at me, and I said, "Hey, buddy, you need to be going somewhere." And I can remember my papa. He'd tell me, when I got old enough to drive, he'd say, I can't see real good. He said, well, won't you take me to church? He said, and go with me. And then I said, well, I'll take you, Pap. Just so you can't drive, I'll go. And but I'd take him, and then I start to listen, and then something of it started hitting at me. And then he'd ask me to take him again, and I can't go, because like one time, that old preacher, when he got up, I was sitting there with him, and that old preacher is like he was a hitting me. It's like he didn't know me from Adam. He didn't know who I was. I tell you what, there's a man that does. And what people got to understand is they got to understand that he's got his eye. He said, my eye is always over the righteous, and his eyes is also over the wicked. He said he's got an all-seeing eye. He sees everything, and that's what we got to look for. And we're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but we got to walk this life and do what God would have us to do. Like Brother Mike said, if God's telling you to shout, shout. He's telling you to run, honey, get up and run. People today are dried up. They act like they got no life in them. But you got it, son. He said, I came that you could have life and have it more abundantly. Honey, what else? I can make an old man jump and sing. You don't usually see that. I watched him. People don't believe it. But honey, I watched an 88-year-old man 3 days before he died get up out of a wheelchair, and God set him on fire that he run up and down the aisle and preaching for about 20 minutes. And honey, what manner of man can do this? We can't do nothing except God bless us. And honey, he said you're blessed by your obedience. If you will do what God asks you to do, honey, he'll raise the roof on the place.
Amen. Obedience.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. That's what people's got to listen to. Listen to the voice. The Bible says, try the spirits and see if they be of God or not. Honey, when you don't listen, God is not going to tell you to do something other wrong or something other that's going to hurt you. You've got to do what God tells you to do. That's why I love it. I love it, dear brothers and sisters, because now the good Lord above, just like when he sent the old man, if you remember David, he went out to see his brothers when they was out fighting them old Philistines. And then when Goliath come up upon them, and he told them, he said, send your best warrior, he said, out there. And they all started ducking back, trying to hide and then trying to decide. But see, David, his brothers out there, his dad, told him to give him some food, and told him to go out there and feed them. And when David come out there to him, and he's talking to his brother, and he heard old Goliath say that, he told him, he said, I'll go down and fight him. And he told him, he said, they started taking their armor off Brother Mike and trying to put it on him, and it wouldn't fit him. But he also said, I don't want that armor. He said, it ain't been proven yet. And honey, he said, I'll go. He said, in the name of my God. And he's told that old uncircumcised Philistine, he said, come on. He said, I'll meet you. And what did he do? He said, I'm going to go fight him, Brother Doug. And he went down to that little brook as he come across. And the Bible says that he picked up 3 smooth stones and he put them in his pocket, or a little pouch he had. And when he went to him, as he started going to him, he pulled one out. And what the Bible says, you know, there's 3 that bear record in heaven, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And the Bible says that these 3 are one. And David drew out 1 stone, and that 1 stone, as he put it in there, started to swing it around. When he let it go, it hit the Goliath right between the eyes and laid him out, killed him right there. He told him before he got there, though, he said, I'll take your sword. He said, and cut your head off. But see,
God delivered him, didn't he?
God delivered him right through there because he had faith in his God, that God would take care of him.
Amen.
And see, that's why I've heard many people preaching about that 1 stone. But God relates it to you in the way it's supposed to be. The Bible said, why do you think he got just one? Why did it took just one? Just because. Just like the Bible says, just like it just said. These 3 are one.
Because the Lord was guiding us.
Amen.
That's how it works. But people seem to think that they can do when they try to take it upon themselves, Brother Mike. I've been in your shoes right there before. I know what you was going through. Especially, and that's just like when you get up here to preach. I can remember when I first got started. There was some man, he played hooky on me one Sunday morning. I ain't gonna say his name, but he played hooky. And he left me there by myself. Nobody to help me. And I was all by my lonesome, I thought. I said, what am I gonna do? It's just me. But the good Lord above, don't worry. He said, I'm right here with you. That's what you have to learn, people, because that's the way it works. When you think you're in your darkest hour and you're down in despair and can't do nothing, honey, look up towards heaven, because that's where your help is coming from. Why do you think when old Jonah that time, when he was in that ship, when God told him to go down to that city and preach to them, and he wouldn't do it, he went and got on that ship, and then what happened? Honey, the storms started coming and hitting that ship because the God was bringing it on or pouring it on them, and they started praying to their gods, and nothing else would happen. So they went down to get Jonah, and they said, will you pray to your God? He said, it's me. He said, cast me out. He said, because that's the reason of the storms. And when they cast him over, honey, that fish that whale swallowed Jonah. But see, the Bible said that Jonah was 3 days in the belly of the whale, and the Bible says Jonah said, out of the depths of hell cried I. He said, and my Savior heard my voice, and he delivered him, and that whale spit him out on dry ground, honey, and he went to that city and did what God told him to do. That's what we need to be doing. When God tells you to do something, do it. It ain't just the preacher's job. It's everybody in the house has got a job.
Amen.
People today, they just seem to think that because their name's on the book, they're just supposed to show up. I wouldn't want to go to church and just sit in the seat and be a seat warmer. I want to go to where I get fed, to where I feel good. No matter, I hurt in this old natural body, yes I do. But honey, when God blesses me to preach, honey, there ain't a pain, an ache in my body. And people just don't seem to realize that. Brother Chris, they don't know. They just don't know. The Bible says, I can't explain it. It's better felt than told. That's how good God is. No matter how bad you feel or hurting, God can take that away.
Yes, He can.
And I have that news for you. If it's 5 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, it's worth it all.
Amen.
Because I tell you, it is. What a glorious and a wonderful God that we serve, Brother Mike.
Amen.
Good job, Tom.
Go ahead, Brother Mike. Done well.
It's good.
Yeah, buddy.
It sure has been
Yeah,
good.
Lord.
I tell you what,
Ain't no other feeling in
ain't no
this
better,
world
ain't no
like
better feeling.
Someday we'll go to live in that home forevermore. And
I'm still no more. I can sit too long behind.
and rode from the grave on heaven's bright shore.
Don't do nothing you don't want nobody to see. Don't do nothing you don't want nobody to see.
And no one up there will say goodbye. In his grave a pilgrimage home. On Elmer's backyard, the fields no doubt, not one away, all that and no one up there
I'll take you over.
say goodbye. Singing his prayer
Hey, you got a little baby
for
girl.
on heaven's bright road. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Go to the Lord, the word of prayer.
Throw me back over.
Most kind and gracious Heavenly Father, Lord. Lord, it's one more time, dear God, that you blessed us to be here, dear God. One more time, dear God, that you blessed us to wake up, dear God. One more opportunity, dear Lord, for them that are lost, Lord, to be obedient, dear God, to that drawing power. Oh, Heavenly Father, this morning, dear God, would you go down, dear God, and visit each one of them that's named on the prayer list this morning, dear God. Oh, Father, much love and God, much mercy this morning, dear God. We want to thank you, dear Lord, for the feeling we felt here this morning, dear God. Father, you're so willing to bless your obedient children this morning, dear God. Father, would you go down to the hospitals this morning, dear God, for them that, Father, that had a desire to go out to the house of the Lord. Father, would you send them a little blessing, dear God. Oh, Father, God of much love and God of much mercy this morning, dear God. Would you go, dear God, be with our troops, dear God, wherever they may be this morning, dear God, fighting for this freedom that we have here, dear God. Oh, Father, would you remember our lost loved ones this morning, dear God? Would you touch them, dear God, and allow time to last, dear God, that they be obedient, dear God. Oh, God, little Amanda over here, dear God, seems like she's been on my mind for the last couple weeks, dear God. Father, would you touch her, dear God? Reassure her that what she felt here that Sunday, dear God, that it was of you, dear God. Oh, Father, seemed like this morning, would you go down and touch Labreda this morning, dear God? Lord, you send her a sweet little blessing, dear God. Oh, God, we want to thank you for blessing our little church this morning, dear God. And Father, when we go, have to leave this world, Father, take us up in your hand, Lord, and deliver us on the other side. Lord, to be with you in a land that knows no end. Lord, I hope and trust that you would continue to bless these my brothers when they come and stand in this place. Lord, let your word flow through them. Let them get themselves out of the way, dear God. Lord, let them build on the foundation that was laid. Father, you said that you was the chief cornerstone. Lord, if it be your will, Father, just continue with this service. Lord, I hope and trust, dear God, that you ask this in a way that will be pleasing unto you. In Jesus' name and for his sake and ours. And amen.
Amen.